Alright, what's up YouTube? So we're doing another Facebook Marketplace Lego haul, and we just picked up these two giant bins for $100. Just a quick look-see in there. There's Lord of the Ring trolls, Smaug's in there. Looks like Malgus' ship. There's some old Republic troopers. There's some Star Wars in there, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Oh, I'm so excited to sort through this later. I'm finally home now, and we're going to just do a quick surface look of what we picked up. So I know there's Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter. So this is what the first box is, and then the second box. So from the picture, I already knew that Smaug is in here. Huge Lord of the Rings haul. So Smaug I know is worth a lot, and this cave troll. I think this one's like almost $70. There's some medieval stuff in here. And then I know in this one there's a lot of Star Wars. I did see Malgus' ship, and I'm really hoping he's in there because I know Malgus goes for almost $150. So I want to try and dig this out and see what I can pull out. But this right now, this is what oh, there it is. Okay, some figures. There's the ship. I don't know what the ship is. I'm not an Old Republic fan, but no character in there. Let's try and fix this. Here it is. Oh, cockpit is empty, which means he might not be in there, but nonetheless, ship's here. So maybe we get lucky and he's in there. I've taken some of these sets out and I've kind of sorted through them. Malgus' ship looks really complete. I did not find Malgus yet. Hopefully he's still in the bin. But looks like some minifigures are still missing. Like I have Anakin and Plo Koon's starfighters. But then we have the one I saw at the top, Smaug from Lord of the Rings. Worth rough. I didn't even know it was worth this much. I thought Smaug was worth maybe like $70. Apparently he's worth like $300 or $350. And this looks like really nice condition. The wings are in good condition. There's no rips. All the pieces are there. No cracks or anything. Like the paint looks good. This is like, I'm so happy to have this. This is crazy. So there's basically everything we have so far. Everything needs to be kind of put back together and rebuilt. But I gotta go through all of this. There's so much stuff to get through. It's pretty dusty, so I'm gonna clean that up a bit. But there's so much in here. Like I'm surprised that there's much in here. I'm so excited to go through this. Oh my god! Wow. Today is April 18th. It has been about 2 months and 1 day since I've managed to pick up all of these Legos from Facebook Marketplace. I haven't really had the chance to really sort through any of these Legos just because I've been really busy with classes. But now that my semester is pretty much over, I finally have the time to sort through all the Legos and figure out kind of what's in here. In between those 2 months, I've actually managed to watch all of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies just to figure out if I actually want to keep these sets just because they're so rare, and if I were to sell them and regret selling them, then I wouldn't really have a chance to get them back because they're so expensive. But ultimately, I think I decided to sell them just because I think the monetary gain is going to be worth way more. But I finally get the chance now to sit down and sort through all these sets and these figures to try and figure out what to sell, what to keep, and I'm just really excited to finally get the chance to do that now. So I've kind of started already trying to sort out what I've got just from I can pull it easily. I picked up a bunch of these boxes from Costco just so I can lay them out and sort them by theme. Mostly going to be separating them by probably miscellaneous, so like Castle, Harry Potter, and City in one, just because I know there's less. And then I'll be grouping up The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars as their own separate, just because I think those are majority, and also they're worth the most amount of money. So far, this is tub one. So this is like medieval fantasy, miscellaneous pirates. For now, this is Harry Potter with a Star Wars ship. And right now, this is all the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit sets. I put all the minifigures into a plastic bag so I can get to those later. And then these are just all the other miscellaneous pieces. And then here are all the police sets. And all the good stuff is at the bottom tub, so we'll start that very soon. As you can see from the bottom tub, there's a lot of stuff to work here. We got Darth Malgus' ship, the Attack on Weathertop. I think this is a sequel trilogy, like troop carrier with Phasma. There's an old Clone Wars droid tank. There's the ATDP. The top half of Orthanc Tower. We'll get to that later. And there's a bunch of Old Republic sets, some other Star Wars sets. So we're gonna go through all these. I'm now all finished with sorting through all the Lego. It was a lot more than I thought it was. There wasn't as many minifigures as I would hope. I know a lot of them are missing minifigures, but I've sorted them to the best of my ability, kind of guessing which sets belong to which, and then breaking them out into themes. Starting off with the first box, it's Harry Potter. There's not a whole lot here. It's pretty much incomplete and just pieces. We have Hagrid's Hut. We have parts of the Battle of Hogwarts from like 2012, as well as a night bus. And then the second box here is a mix of like medieval, fantasy, and some pirate stuff here. I don't really care about this stuff. This stuff will probably just be a bulk sale of themed. The third box here we have is all Star Wars. There's the tank. There's like a 501st Walker. Malgus' ship. Sadly, I did not find Malgus in here. He's worth like $120, $150. So that's really disappointing. There's an Old Republic fighter there. There's some kind of tank troopers here. ATDP and the police gunship. No figs, but I gotta rebuild this one because I know that this set alone can go for over $100 just to build. There's a Vulture droid here, which looks to be pretty complete, which I'm really happy about. There's a starship. I think it's like a Wookiee ship or something. I don't know. It's something down there. Anakin Starfighter and even Plo Koon Starfighter. It's down there in the blue. And then moving on to our fourth box is the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit stuff. So already the coveted Smaug. This one, I'm honestly not sure what to do with it just because I know it's worth from like $350 to $400 and there's not a lot of sales on Bricklink. I might hold it just because of the value. The condition is amazing. There's no cracks. I'm just going to clean it off. There's all the figs. There's a troll down there. We have Attack of the Wargs. We have the barrel escape from The Hobbit. I think it's like Shelob's spiders or the spiders from The Hobbit. There's like a orc soldier down there. There's a bunch of stuff down here. Oh, and then I have to dig for a little bit too, but where is it? Can we see it through here? Right there. Oh, in the back is the Arkenstone from The Hobbit. So the miscellaneous pieces. And then, from what I can gather, is about everything that I have of the Lonely Mountain set. That's the set with Smaug. I don't know if I can complete it. It looks like it's mostly there, but I'm going to have to try and figure out. I know that this piece here has a pretty substantial crack, which means I need to find a replacement piece if I do want to rebuild the whole thing. But pretty much anything that was like the sand green color, I would kind of just put in this box to sort it out. And then on this side there's all the police stuff that I don't really care for. And here's more Lord of the Rings and Hobbit sets. We have the Attack of the Wargs, the top of Orthanc Tower, which I want to need to fix and put it right there. And then, yeah, this Orthanc Tower, there's more of that to come for there. Attack on Lake Town, and also the Black Gate set. Again, sadly, none of the minifigures are really in there, except for maybe a few. It's all very mixed up. There's not really not much there. But for the most part, that's all of these Lego sorted. Here are all the minifigures and other characters that we collected from all the bins. We have Ron Weasley. We have a bunch of these like Forest City Rangers. We have a lot of CMF. I've actually had Medusa and the Classic King CMF on my desk now for the last 2 months just because these two figures are just perfect. Like, I've actually been thinking about buying these, but when I found these in the haul, I was so excited because I have to spend like $20, $30 on each of these. So those are going to be on my desk now forever. We've got an Alien CMF, a Mummy. I don't know if this is a CMF. It's just a Joker, but it could be CMF or not. Have a baseball player, a bride. I think I have two of these, but there's one lost somewhere. A miner? I don't remember what they're called, but something like that. I got the pretzel guy, police officer, and then this like Aztec warrior is pretty cool. Then we have a few Star Wars characters. Again, sadly, we did not find any of the more expensive ones like Malgus, so that sucks. But we have two Old Republic troopers, a regular Stormtrooper. We have R2-D2. I think this is like a Imperial Flame Trooper, a Buzz Droid. This is the real prize of the haul here. Of course, number one, we have Smaug. Look at this. This character, this figure, is so cool. It has these really cool rubbery wings that can open up and they unfold. You can see just how big this character is. Look at that. Like, this character is huge. And he's in perfect condition, no missing pieces. He's got his legs, his tail. He's got the head, he's got the fire coming out. Like, this character is perfect. He's got that black missing scale right there. And honestly, this one I was really contemplating about either selling or keeping, just because how cool he is. He's worth roughly $400. So I don't know yet. I might keep him for the collection. I might just sell him, but this is probably like one of the coolest Lego character designs they've ever made. From the Mines of Moria, we have the Mountain Troll. I think worth about $90. We have a bunch of these orc characters. I don't really know which one specific. Like, this one could be a goblin. I don't even know. But I think we have these orc characters. This could be, it's either Merry, Pippin, or one of the other hobbits. I don't think it's Sam or Frodo. I don't know if this one is Frodo. So I think this might be, I don't even know. I'll figure out later. We have one of the Ronin, the soldiers from, I think, Ronan. The dwarf from The Hobbit. We have the Mayor of Lake Town. We have multiple versions of Bilbo. And then we have, oh, I think this is the Soldier of Ronan. I think this is actually one of the princes. I'll have to look it up later. But this is one of the princes from Lord of the Rings. And then we have, I believe this is Boromir missing his cape. Then we have King Thorin Oakenshield with the nice gold. And then we also have Bard the Bowman. So this is a great haul of Lord of the Rings and Hobbit minifigures. It kind of sucks that we're missing so many, but also at the same time, I got this only for $100, so I can't really complain on everything else. But those are all the minifigures that I got from this lot. Smaug again. Perfect. Just perfect. Look at him. Missing from that minifig portion of the video, we also have Tauriel from The Hobbit, which is pretty cool. But that's pretty much the end of my haul video. I've sorted everything to the best that I can. I probably will try and rebuild things. I'll probably also try to do other videos to go over each theme that I got, just because there's so much stuff. I don't know when I'll do it, but I think it'd be fun to try and record everything and the rebuilding process, and even what I mentioned sell and how much I end up making from it too. But in the end, I'm really excited to have all this stuff just for the insane price that I got it at. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, thanks for watching. I have everything sorted here, but now there's no space to keep everything. Oh boy.